Whoa! What the hell's going on over here?
Oh, Frank's trying to kill himself.
Oh my God, is he all right? Frank, are you all right?
Don't try to stop me.
Hey, what is up everyone? In this video, I want to discuss the future of Xbox because the internet is losing their minds on the recent rumors that have been appearing. Personally, I think everyone's being a little ridiculous with the way they're acting, but there are some fair points to consider. But before I get into my thoughts, let's go ahead and take a look at what's actually happening.
And I want to play good games. I want to play Spider-Man. You know what Xbox has got? Xbox has had nothing!
There's monthly meetings on how are we going to pivot this business model in the next, like we have 1 year to pivot this, or we're not, because like supposedly the sales are just collapsing so much faster than they expected.
Well,
there's some
your
domino
marketing,
thing here.
Your marketing tells them not to buy the console. The big Starfield ads that people were seeing was no console required, and then a Starfield logo.
We are not in a position, and I see it out there, I see commentary that if you just build great games, everything would turn around. It's just not true that if we go off and build great games, all of a sudden you're going to see console share shift in some dramatic way. We lost the worst generation to lose in the Xbox One generation, where everybody built their digital library of games.
A few weeks ago, you may remember me posting a video discussing rumors regarding Sea of Thieves and Hi-Fi Rush coming to other platforms, specifically PlayStation. Since then, we've seen more evidence that this is true with leaked platform-specific cosmetics and settings found in Hi-Fi Rush's code. I also think what I said in that first video still stands true, with what we've seen in the past year of Sea of Thieves updates really preparing the game for an influx of new players, so it also makes a lot of sense that the rumor regarding Sea of Thieves is also true. Now, most people were okay with these two games losing exclusivity, and I talked about in that video why I actually think it would be a great thing for Sea of Thieves if it's true. But then after those rumors came out, it was quiet for a few weeks until this past weekend, where it was reportedly leaked by a Bethesda employee who claims that Microsoft is considering all their games to go to PlayStation and other platforms. The reason behind this is not necessarily because Xbox wants to do this, but rather that Microsoft, Xbox's parent company, has spent tons of money buying studios over the past decade basically, and they're demanding a return on their investment. This is a shift from the previous goal Xbox has had, which was to buy exclusive content for their platform. Now, I think the key here is platform. Most people think that means Xbox's consoles, but from the company's point of view, that just means anything that Game Pass can run on, like phones or PCs. If these rumors are true, then it shows Microsoft isn't very confident on the future of Game Pass and wants to start earning their money back on these games and IPs that they've either bought or created. But people across the internet are freaking out and viewing this as Xbox going third party and leaving the console space, which I just don't see as true yet. There are two main reasons why I don't think Xbox is leaving the console space. First, we have already seen leaks for future hardware for Xbox from their court hearings during the Activision merger, so we already know they're working on the next set of consoles. Second, it's just not a good business decision. Even if they are third place for console sales going forward like they are right now, that means they're still getting a 30% cut of all games sold on those consoles, along with monetizing online play and having the easiest way to market Game Pass to new players. Both Xbox and PlayStation have been doing this for years, where their consoles are acting as loss leaders, and they're actually making their money on the services and game sales. So why would games coming to other platforms change that? However, with all that said, there is some validity to people's concerns. If every game is going to be on PlayStation, then why would you buy an Xbox? As the drama started to heat up during the weekend, we heard even more rumors talking about Starfield and maybe even the new Indiana Jones game going to PlayStation. We also heard rumors about Halo maybe even going multi-platform too. Personally, I don't believe these rumors, and it just seems like people online are making stuff up to stir up more drama. I think when looking at what games go multi-platform, Xbox should be very selective and make very clear rules as to what is and isn't eligible. I think games that would be system sellers or games that represent the Xbox platform like Halo should always stay exclusive. Games like Starfield, Halo, or Gears of War are synonymous with Xbox at this point and should stay exclusive to that platform. But other games, I see no reason as to why they shouldn't go multi-platform after a time-limited exclusive. Looking at the new Indiana Jones game, that to me would be fine to lose exclusivity after a full year or more. This will keep Game Pass being the best service to have with day one releases and keep people invested in the Xbox ecosystem if they leak these types of games, because they won't want to wait that long to play them. It will also ensure that keeping the tentpole experiences like Halo and Starfield to help define what an Xbox game is. Many people were going crazy online with players canceling their Game Pass subscriptions and selling all of their Xbox hardware. It's mind-blowing to me that people are acting like this to one rumor. This got so bad that many articles began reporting the downfall of Xbox, and Phil Spencer had to come out and say that they will be revealing their plans for the future of Xbox next week to respond to the reaction online. Now, to be honest, if it was nothing, they would have just said that. So there's definitely something going on, but it literally could just be what we first initially thought, which is Hi-Fi Rush and Sea of Thieves going multi-platform. We have no idea what else is going on, and the amount of people saying they hate Xbox now and they're abandoning the platform are ridiculous. For me, I don't love Xbox just because they have games that no one else can play. I love it, one, because they have the best controller I've ever used, and I literally could not live without it. And they also have a diverse lineup of games like Sea of Thieves, which has become one of my all-time favorites. If those games are on other platforms, that just means I can play my favorite games with more of my friends. With all that said though, I want to be clear, I don't think every game should go multi-platform, but releasing some games isn't going to ruin Xbox, and it may just make it better. One last thing that has come up, just to kind of ease some worries and make you not as fearful about the future of Xbox, I think it's good to keep in mind that Phil Spencer is the one that's still here leading the ship at Xbox. If it was really going down where this is the downfall of Xbox, he would leave because he doesn't want that on his reputation. Let's remember who this guy is. He is the only reason why Xbox still exists, the reason why we ever got Sea of Thieves and other great games since then. Microsoft wanted to shut down Xbox after the failure of the Xbox One launch. Phil Spencer came in and changed their minds, and he is now seen as the person that saved Xbox. He's not going to want to ruin his reputation like, say, someone like Bob Iger with Disney by sticking around on a sinking ship. So the fact that he's still here, he's going to be giving the message about the future of Xbox next week, gives me hope that it's not as bad as everyone's thinking. But with all that said, I hope that kind of clears up what's going on with all these rumors, why people are overacting in my opinion, and really this shouldn't be anything we worry about, and we'll discuss it again if it becomes a bigger issue next week after Xbox officially announces what their plans are. With all that said, if you enjoyed this video, it'd be great if you could like and subscribe, and let me know your thoughts on all of this. Do you think everyone's overreacting, or is this an appropriate reaction to what's been going on? Let me know all your thoughts in the comments below, but that's all I have for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye y'all.